Good morning from Universal Orlando. It's time for our weekly update video. Universal has been non-stop with the updates. It's honestly insane. There's a ton of construction updates going on in all of the parks. And one major project that we heavily covered last week has officially started and walls are up. And another thing that Universal's been killing it with lately, we have more new food available inside the parks. We're gonna try that today. And with Mardi Gras season officially over now, we're diving headfirst into Halloween Horror Nights speculation season. And there's quite a few rumors going around as far as the tribute store for Halloween Horror Nights this year. So once we get in the park, we'll talk about that as well. So without any further ado, let's jump inside the parks. Let's talk about all these park updates, but most importantly, let's go enjoy the day. And hold up, I'm just cutting in here real quick. I just ended my video, but as I was walking out of the park, I'm looking at my phone and Universal Orlando just announced several updates coming here to CityWalk. Let's go talk about them right now. The first CityWalk update that we have happens right here actually. The Epic Universe Preview Center will shortly be going away. And in its place, the beloved Universal Legacy Store is set to return in late April with exclusive retro merchandise and photo opportunities inspired by iconic Universal Studios Florida attractions. So this is really, really cool because as stated before the Epic Universe Preview Store was here, the Universal Legacy Store was here beforehand. And if you're a long-time old school Universal fan, that store was amazing. They had props from Universal of old. They had old school dioramas in there from not only the Wizarding World, but classic lands that were here before all of this new stuff. And of course they had retro merchandise back then too. They're gonna have new stuff now. And I'm pretty sure that's where I got this hat, this pink Universal Classic logo hat. So in just a few short days, April 13th, the Preview Center will be closed down. And in a few weeks, the Legacy Store will be back here in its place. That's pretty cool. The next update that Universal just announced here in CityWalk is up there on the second level. So we're up here on the second level now, and this update has everything to do with this guy right here, the Burger King Whopper Bar. These updates are happening so quickly because the Burger King Whopper Bar will be closing April 21st. That's only like a couple weeks away. And in its place, it was just announced, like literally within the hour, that Five Guys, the burger joint, Five Guys, will be coming here to replace the BK Whopper Bar. It's gonna be very interesting once Five Guys actually makes its way inside the parks here. I think Five Guys is pretty good. In my opinion, it's definitely an upgrade from Burger King, and I think their fries are very good too, way better than Burger King fries. Also, there's probably gonna be a drastic price increase too. Five Guys is noted for their quality ingredients, so the price is pretty up there, and everything in a normal Five Guys is a la carte, meaning if you want fries with your burger, that's gonna be an upcharge. Plus, I think additional toppings to your burger, they're all an upcharge too, but change is always fun, so I'm always glad to see a new update here, new restaurants coming, just add it to the ever-growing list of changes happening here at Universal Orlando. And we've made it to the beautiful arches of Universal Studios, Florida. And I already see in the entranceway over there some construction walls. We'll check up on that in a little bit. But as you can see, no more Mardi Gras medallion. Mardi Gras season is officially over, which means the next medallion that we see here in the arches is gonna be the Halloween Horror Nights medallion. And that's just crazy to think about. So we noticed in the past couple weeks that they've been doing some work over here on the ticketing area and as well as the VIP area. It looks like they're transitioning from this pinkish color over to this white color over here. And over to our left, we do see these construction walls up. Oh, Casper. I haven't seen that movie in such a long time. Anytime you see construction walls up at a theme park means there's something going on. Most likely just concrete work, most likely maybe looking at a planter, maybe getting rid of a planter. Also, it's just so good to see the Halloween Horror Nights Premium Scream ticket in my wallet for the Universal app. Love that. And as per usual, as we enter the parks here for our update videos, I'll check on the wait times for the two Minion rides, and then we're gonna take a right over here down Hollywood Boulevard because I already see construction walls over there too. As always, we like to talk about, that looks like the kid from Stranger Things. Anyways, as always, we like to talk about the wait times here at the front of the park because these are the first two rides that people see, the first two attractions that people see. So sometimes it can give you a good gauge of how busy or not busy the crowd is. So right here for Despicable Me Minion Mayhem, we're looking at 55 minutes, which is not a horrible time for this ride. I've seen it way worse than this. And across the way, Villain Con Minion Blast is only a 5-minute wait. And Mardi Gras might be over and they took down a lot of the decorations for the event, but over here at the Universal Studios Store, Mardi Gras still lives. We still have some banners up this way. I just overheard some guests asking if this was a ride, the Wicked Store, which wouldn't be opposed to that. That'd be really cool, but no, not a ride. Oh my gosh, the wind is crazy. But speaking of the Wicked Store, look at this. We have construction walls over here in this area, blocking off this backstage area, but also right in front of us down Hollywood Boulevard, we have a ton of construction walls over here as well. And this is kind of reminding me, if you remember last year at the beginning of Halloween Horror Nights season, like after the event started, we had a ton of walls go up here, and we think it had a lot to do with the deconstruction of the roller coaster Rip Ride Rocket that used to be down this way. So I wonder what they're doing. They might be just doing some concrete work. It might be a piping issue like they were speculating last year during Halloween Horror Nights season. I mean, in a far stretch too, this might have something to do with construction for Halloween Horror Nights, but I really don't think so. I think it's just, you know, general maintenance here. But this one over here by the Wicked store, who knows what this could be too? I mean, like I said, it could be just something simple as concrete work, or hey, we're fixing a fire hydrant and we don't want you guys to see it. But also this kind of goes hand in hand with a bunch of rumors we've been hearing lately on Twitter, on social media, about the Halloween Horror Nights Tribute Store this year. Oh, look at this couple walking down the yellow brick road. How romantic. Anyways, now that the Wicked movies have come out, both part 1 and part 2, people are saying, hey, why don't we get rid of the store and make this the Halloween Horror Nights Tribute Store for 2026? And that kind of makes a lot of sense because this is the first store you see, this is the first fixture you see when you walk inside this park. Like the entrance gates are literally right over here, and as soon as you're walking down the streets, you are met with the beautiful images of Glinda and Elphaba right there. But as we come over here, let's pretend this is the tribute store, and we are met with the image of Jack the Clown right there, looking at his foe or friend in this season, Dr. Oddfellow right there. And of course, with the overall theme this year, the year of the icon, the year of the Infernal Carnival of Nightmares, colors and decorations that they could put on this building. That would be so sick. Now, of course, everything we're talking about is just rumor, speculation, and just wants from the general public. I think a lot of people have PTSD from last year too. It was the first year where the Halloween Horror Nights Tribute Store was in the arcade in New York, and we'll walk by there later. Not only did it not feel the same as a usual Halloween Horror Nights Tribute Store, or any tribute store for that matter, it was just a very tight and packed location. It was in the exit of the Mummy attraction, so you had the people leaving that ride, also the people wanting to buy merchandise at the tribute store too, so you had this conglomerate of head-to-head ramming of people, and it was not the greatest environment. Also, the tribute stores are known for telling a story throughout each room, and we didn't get that year given the circumstances of the construction going on and where they had to put the tribute store. So I think this year, they can kind of like rectify that by putting it here or putting it in another location. And oh man, as we're going back down Hollywood Boulevard, we are met with a celebrity. This is like literally taking over social media right now. The Born Stuntacular A-frame. This is one of those popular things that we have no explanation for. It just kind of caught fire, and everyone now is obsessed with this little A-frame here having the show times for the Born Stuntacular. So first off, let me just say, this show, the Born Stuntacular, is phenomenal. There's so many cool special effects and action in this show. I'd say it's a must-do when you come here on your vacation. But back to the sign though, I think we need a t-shirt with this exact A-frame on it. Speaking of merch and t-shirts, we're over here at the Brown Derby Hat Shop, which of course is the annual pass holder and the team member discount store. Let's pop inside because I heard there's a ton of Mardi Gras merchandise in here. Yeah, so look at this, 70% off. All this Mardi Gras merchandise. We have the tumbler over here, we have a nice little glass. Oh, 70% off. So this was $15 originally. Take 70 off of that. We have mugs, we have cups. This is crazy. Just like a couple months ago, we were all excited seeing all the new merch out for Mardi Gras, and now it's at a very discounted price. There's a ton of stuff here. All their shirts, 70% off on $35. That's good. More shirts over here. This is all in the tribute store too. And this shirt, I almost bought this year, $65. So 70% off of that. All the Spirit jerseys, all the hats, the sequins t-shirt too. All of it, highly discounted. Wow. Even the Baron Tauntaun shoulder puppet is here. 70% off. It doesn't look like they have a lot left. That was a lot of Mardi Gras merchandise in there. Oh look, there's Betty Boop. Nice. But while we're here in Hollywood, let's go check on the 5 and Dime and check on the merchandise for Halloween Horror Nights 35. They still have plenty of shirts here in plenty of different sizes. They still have the magnet and the tumbler here too. No, so nothing sold out. That's a good thing. Nothing besides the artwork over here that was signed and autographed. The Mardi Gras tribute store that was right here at Williams of Hollywood is completely deconstructed. It's gone. And of course, like we've been saying, the speculation for this year's Halloween Horror Nights tribute store has been running wild. So a lot of people are saying, hey, if they're not gonna do it in the usual location in New York, why not put it here at Williams of Hollywood? There's ample enough room. They've proven that they can put a really good tribute store in here anyways. So why not? Hey. Oh, this is a Mardi Gras song, but Mardi Gras season is over, and we're talking about Halloween Horror Nights, spooky things. And as you can see, as we're walking into the Central Park area, there is no more signs of Mardi Gras anywhere. All the truss work is down, all the purple, the gold, and the green is down. Oh, and look at that, the Blues Brothers. And oh man, we have some truss work up here. Is it for Halloween Horror Nights? No, it's not. This piece of truss work over here and this little photo op it looks like they're setting up, this is most likely gonna be for Grad Bash or Grad Venture. Both of those events are for the graduates in the area. What they do is they shut down the park a little bit earlier, so I'll post a screenshot of the dates on the screen right here, just because they are closing the park down earlier on those nights. So if you're on vacation here or you're looking to book a vacation on those dates, just know that the park will be closing early those nights. And oh, look at that, construction updates. They are taking the warts off this tree, it looks like. Just kidding, I don't know why that tree was behind barricades. The current wait time for ET Adventure is only 10 minutes? That's fantastic. Heading into DreamWorks Land, oh my gosh, King Julian is here, meeting and greeting, fantastic. Let's head in. I know there were some construction updates going on here last couple weeks. There's Shrek, Fiona, and Donkey. Only 5 minutes for the roller coaster too? Okay, but now we're heading into Poe's Kung Fu Training Camp, where we still see the walls. We covered this a few weeks ago in our update video. What we're thinking here is that they're taking away the splash pad that was behind these walls. Oh, you guys better move. The laundry of ultimate cleanliness is going. Oh my gosh, those people almost got wrecked. But while we're here, I think I'm gonna ring the gong of resounding resonance. Greetings from Springfield, USA. Usually when we come through here though, we don't talk about Springfield at all. We talk about Halloween Horror Nights. So with that being said, let's go over to the Sprung tents and see if there's anything going on over there. The wait time for Krusty Land, the Simpsons right here, only 15 minutes. And I don't see any action over here. The only thing I see is a giant U-Haul back there, which could be unloading, you know, some spooky stuff, but you never truly know. And just in case you didn't know, there are actually 4 Sprung tents back here in this section. We have the one right here, the second one right here. Those are the 2 closest to us. But way in the back there are the 2 newer, bigger Sprung tents. We see one right here and one to the left of it right over here. And when I say newer, I mean about 2 years old now. It's way too early for anything to pop up now, but throughout the season, we'll keep our eyes on those tents too, just to see if anything pops up over there. Checking on the wait time for Men in Black Alien Attack, we have a 10-minute wait. Single rider line is open too. Seeing all these low wait times in the park is making me think maybe the spring break crowds are gone. Maybe they're back up north, maybe they're back overseas. Coming up on the former Fear Factor stage over this way in the back of the park, which usually now we just call the Nightmare Fuel stage, because every year for Halloween Horror Nights, the Nightmare Fuel show takes place right over here. But for this year, again, more rumors, more speculation. A lot of people are saying that Nightmare Fuel might not be returning this year. For those that don't know, every once in a while throughout the year, usually on Twitter, we'll see a speculation map pop up. And sometimes, I would say actually most times, this map is almost 100% correct. So on Easter this year, we did get a new speculation map released, and for the show over here, it's showing some weird symbols. And there was a lot of people online trying to decipher what these lantern looking things are. What could that symbol possibly mean for the show here at the Fear Factor stage? It could very well be another Nightmare Fuel show, you never know. But recently a sketch from Halloween Horror Nights in 2007 made its way to the internet, and it had those same symbols hanging above a stage with the letters J-A-C-K in them, Jack the Clown. So wrapping our head around that, speculating here, what could it possibly mean? It could mean we could be getting a Jack the Clown show. I don't know, I think a lot of people would be excited to hear that. Of course, all rumors, all speculation, because nothing has been confirmed for the event other than Jack and Oddfellow, Chaos and Control. Now all these low wait times is about to be tested because we made it to the London waterfront, where we're about to head into the Wizarding World and check on the wait time for Gringotts, which I think is the most popular ride in this park. But before we do that, there's actually a brand new food item just released like a day ago here in the London waterfront, and it's right here at this little Jack and Potato booth. Let's go get it. I didn't know they had ducks in London. And there's the husband. He's like, hey, lady, get back here. You left me. Probably mad at you, dude. She's probably mad at you. What did you, like, park in the spot where she didn't want to park? All right, so I got the new food item here that's offered in London, and man, this is way bigger and heftier than I thought it was gonna be. Like, this thing is heavy. It's got some weight to it. This right here is the brand new sausage roll offered at the London waterfront. It's got a bunch of flaky pastry on top, kind of like a croissant. Look at the sausage inside of that thing. This thing is massive, and my plate just blew away in the wind. Give me 1 second. This actually feels like 2 pounds. I'm not even kidding. Well, let's do a rip in half. Let's see how it looks. Oh my gosh. Here's a look at the inside right there. Full of sausage, full of meat, that flaky crust around it. I was going for it. Super seasoned on the meat here. Oh my gosh, this is good. Now, usually I would stay away from something like this inside the parks because it's kind of on the heavier side, and sometimes sausage can be on the fattier side, but I'm not getting much like fatty bits in here, which is good. It feels just like a lot of meat, kind of like a meatball in here. Wow, very good. The spices in there. I think there's a little fennel in there. Very good. This is a good option here. I think my dad would enjoy this too. That actually kind of shocked me how good that was. And I just looked it up. Sausage rolls are a big staple in British cuisine. Like if you go to London, they are widely available everywhere. So that's cool, and that means it's a very themed theme park food, which makes it even better because it's a part of the theme here. It's in London, a London staple. I've never been to London, but I want to one day, especially when Universal Great Britain opens up. That's gonna be amazing over there. But that was a very good theme park snack. It's themed to the area, it's handheld so you can walk around and eat it if you want to. I will say it's a little on the greasier side, so if you're sensitive to grease and like oils and stuff like that, probably not the best thing to eat, but still a very fun, good addition to the park. I liked it a lot. But now that I filled my belly with some on-theme food, let's go inside of Diagon Alley to check on the wait times here, see any updates. Let's see what we can find. Da, 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 da. Ew, you know what's crazy? This is the first time I'm smelling butterbeer while walking down the streets here. Oh my gosh, I have to go get another whiff. Hold up. Now that could just be because there's butterbeer in the area and it also is butterbeer season and there's more snacks around, but are they pumping in a butterbeer scent? I think that would be a really cool addition if they added a butterbeer scent through the streets of Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade over Islands. That'd be really cool. But let's check up on the wait time for Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. There is a huge line to get in right now. It's posted at 50 minutes, which honestly, not bad for the most popular ride in this park. And now we're in the Fisherman's Wharf section of San Francisco here. This is the spot where Club Horror was last year for last year's Halloween Horror Nights. And if we refer back to that speculation map, it looks like Club Horror is gonna make its return here. So it looks like we're gonna be jamming with some zombies again. Getting deeper into San Francisco, right over here by the Ghirardelli building. There's no chocolate inside of there either. It looks like we have construction walls up here too, and some scrim around the building. As I zoom in here, you can see some plywood right over here. I don't know if those were there before, but if not, it looks like they're adding some sort of awning this way. It literally something always going on here at Universal. It's kind of fun, it's interesting, and this kind of stuff right here, I nerd out about. What are they doing? What are those wooden structures there? The beat builders are out doing their thing, building some beats. Wait time for Fast and Furious Supercharged, a nice hearty 10 minutes long. And since we're talking a lot about Halloween Horror Nights, usually the queue for Fast and Furious houses one of the tents, houses one of the houses for the event each year. And usually in past years, we can see them building something behind those wooden gates over there. So again, we'll keep our eyes peeled. It's a little too early for construction yet, but throughout the months, we'll see some things start popping up over there. Heading into the New York section of park, we have a few updates here, but a lot of it has to do with the Tribute Store of last year and the Tribute Store of old. We're coming up on the Palace Arcade right now, so let's talk a little bit about the Tribute Store last year. Last year, the Tribute Store was in this building. It was a nice museum of antiquities. It was kind of cool, but it was kind of hard to navigate here because it was very, very tight. As we go through this hall right here where the games are for the arcade and the drop claws, you can see where it can kind of get very tight with a lot of people wanting to buy a lot of different merchandise. And for a larger guy like myself, I'm about 6'2", about 250 pounds right now. It was definitely hard to navigate through the Tribute Store when it was here with the mass amount of people trying to make their way through. So to be completely honest, I only visited the Tribute Store last year, maybe like 3 or 4 times. It wasn't that many. Now, as you can see, there's another building attached here to the arcade. This is the exit for the Mummy attraction. And the Tribute Store did extend into this queue here last year. But again, we have the people coming down here, exiting the ride. We also had a mass amount of people in here trying to buy merchandise. It just created a big old bottleneck. So if I had to guess, just going by Universal's track record, I really truly think they're gonna do something to make it worth our while, make it better for us. Dude, why is every pharaoh from this era of time so jacked? I should have come up in that time. I'm sorry, dude. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about somebody else. And the current wait time for The Revenge of the Mummy is 45 minutes. Again, not a bad wait time for one of the major attractions in this park. New York is full of the updates today because look what we have here. More construction walls extended out this way. This most likely has something to do with the construction going on beyond this building over here, something we've been covering for months now. The construction of Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift coming here in 2027. So as always, let's take a look at what's going on behind these walls. We do have cement added to that building that we're thinking is going to be the entrance queue to this attraction. And also a little update here at the Metropolis Tribune. Last year before Halloween Horror Nights started, they got rid of that sign over there because they were doing some projections on that building, but it recently just returned. And soon enough, the streets down here on Park Avenue are gonna be lined with food booths, some lights, and some scary noises as Halloween Horror Nights season draws closer. So excited. And oh wow, right where I was filming, Max and Duke are right here on the stoop. I don't remember seeing this at all last week when I was here, but I like that they're here. That's amazing. I'll be seeing you guys soon on the other coast. And oh man, I'm looking and I see something has been added to Boris Schuster's pinboard over there. I have to get a closer look. What is it? As I'm getting a closer look here, it says popcorn on it. So it's like a popcorn bag with a clown on it. It looks like Boris Schuster is getting in with the old clown thing, okay? This is the exact reason why I love speculation season. This is so cool. What does it mean? No idea. No one really knows, but there's a clown there, and we know that Jack is a huge presence here this year, so man, what does that mean? Now, as of the last couple years, Forrest Schuster has a lot to do with the tribute stores here, so we're talking about tribute stores here a lot today. This could possibly be a look into what we get for a tribute store. Current wait time for Transformers is 45 minutes. That's a big one. More and more updates as we walk down Universal Studios. This is crazy. This is brand new as of like a couple days ago too. We have creepy concoctions over here, which they do like slushies, kind of like the ones they have over at Fat Tuesdays, where it's a slushie, you can add alcohol to it. What do they have? Let's look at the menu. So it looks like they have a pina colada, a strawberry supreme, margarita, mango passion, okay? And it looks like they also have some beers and other drinks down low too. Looks like you can add more shots of liquor to your slushies as well. That's pretty nice. So it's $17 for one, but it's $7 for the mocktail version of this. So pretty much just a slushie with no alcohol is $7. Now heading out of the park, and we're gonna go transition over to Islands of Adventure. And before we jump into Islands, I just wanna take some time to quickly thank everybody that has hit the subscribe button recently. We are only 8 subscribers away from hitting 1,200. That's amazing. I wanna thank everyone for subscribing. I wanna thank everyone for viewing these videos. And I feel like a lot more of you guys come out here and join me on my Universal Update videos. So I can't thank you enough for doing that, man. It's really fun. It's really cool to see more people joining in here, more people joining in on the conversations down in the comments down below too. I love meeting and talking to all the new people in the comment section down below. So if you're new here, if this is your first time watching, or if you're a new subscriber, introduce yourself, put a comment down below. This channel, getting to share my passions of the theme parks here with you guys, has been such a fun journey, such an amazing journey, such a rewarding journey as well. And of course, the way I am just in my personal life, I always have to have a goal to attain. So the goal we have right now is to hit 1,500 subscribers by the start of Halloween Horror Nights, which isn't that much. It's 300, which in theory sounds like a lot of people, but with your guys' help and all the new viewers, I feel like we can do it. August 27th is Premium Scream Night, and we're going to that. So August 27th, let's try to hit 1,500 subscribers. Last week's update video took place only here at Island because we were walking through the Lost Continent, which felt like the last time before they started construction. And let me tell you, we did that at the most perfect time because construction has started and walls are up inside the Lost Continent, and we're here to go check it out. And the adventure truly begins. I'm not even kidding too, I'm so grateful that last Monday we came out here to film that video at the Lost Continent. That Wednesday, the day after I posted the video, walls are up, construction started, so I am so happy. And not much difference from the recent weeks. Starbucks is still closed down for now, and the walls are still up around Confisco Restaurant. More and more truss work and lighting has been added over here for Gradventure and Grad Bash, heading into Seuss Landing. And a few weeks ago, we talked about the old entrance that used to be over here. There used to be a bunch of squiggly lines up top here. I think a hurricane came and took them down. And I pointed out over on top of this pillar, there was some exposed wood where those original pieces of the entrance were. But since then, it looks like they covered up that piece of wood. That's nice. Current wait time for the Cat in the Hat is 35 minutes. Okay, that's a pretty big wait time for this ride. My heart is actually pumping so fast because I can't wait to see the construction walls up here. Our Poseidon's Fury facade is still up and running. The lights are still on. No walls up here yet. So the Lost City part of the Lost Continent looks pretty, oh, I spoke too soon because as soon as I step foot into Sinbad's Bazaar, I see the walls. Here it is. Wow, crazy. The first official walls for the Lost Continent construction. I'm gonna walk over here by the Mystic Fountain to see if there's any more walls, and yep, just over here, not too many walls, but over here we have the actual Lost Continent symbol right there. Wow, this is real. This is very real. It's just crazy to think that just a few days ago, I was here beyond these walls, walking around, documenting and filming what used to be here, and now none of us are gonna be able to walk beyond these walls for quite some time, probably years. And of course, whatever they have planned, I know is gonna be phenomenal. There's been one giant rumor of what actually is gonna come here in Lost Continent's place, and I am a huge, long-time fan of that property as well, so I don't mind it coming. I just know I'm gonna miss the Lost Continent a lot. And here we are in the most busiest part in every single Universal park, Hogsmeade. Oh my gosh. The current wait time for Hagrid's is 160 minutes, 2.5 hours. More work continues to be happening to Hogwarts Castle. Oh my gosh. Like I said last week, they should have just used Reparo. The wait time for Forbidden Journey is 35 minutes. But while we're here, why don't we take the new exit route into Jurassic Park? Oh my gosh, there's so many people around me. All right, cool. In the last park update video we did, I talked about, you know, the bridge connecting Hogsmeade to Jurassic Park has been under construction for a while. Over by the lockers for Forbidden Journey, there's a little pathway that takes us into Jurassic Park. Look at that. The operational decree. The exit is this way. Thank you, sir. Wow, not bad at all. And we pop out right here just in time to get the wait time for Velocicoaster. current wait time for a Velocicoaster is 120 minutes, 2 hours. Oh wow, a little update over here. The Jurassic Park vehicle underneath the Spinosaurus, that's gone. Probably going under a little refurb. I'm gonna make a pit stop right in here to Jurassic Outfitters because there's a little Easter egg that just popped up here a couple days ago, and it's kind of taking another dig at another local theme park here in Orlando. Just added this week is these guys right here, these 3 tubes, one white, one yellow, one red, with some sort of chemical compound on them as well. These might look a little similar to another theme park here in Orlando that had these exact chemical compounds on the same exact color tubes per se on a ride that is now extinct. Can't really tell of anything going on inside the construction for Jurassic Park River Adventure. We do have some construction workers working over there and more scaffolding up though. The current wait time for Skull Island, Reign of Kong, 50 minutes. Oh wow, people are getting a nice little splash down on Ripsaw Falls. Oh. Current wait time for Ripsaw Falls is 70 minutes. That's a big one too. And we see our friend Magneto with the luscious hair, which can only mean one thing. We are inside of Marvel Superhero Island. And there's John Cena for the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, 75 minutes. Spider-Man, you got a long line tonight. The wait time for the Incredible Hulk coaster, 65 minutes. And Storm Force Accelatron has the longest wait time I've ever seen it at, 10 minutes long. Leaving the park, but the adventurer truly lives on. And just like that, the day is done. That's gonna be it for our trip out here to Universal Orlando for our weekly update video. I've said it a few times throughout this video, Universal has not stopped with the updates and the changes and the new things rolling in. Just little additions like that creepy concoctions bar over by the Minions Cafe in Universal Studios. That's fun, that's cool, and they keep adding these things. We also had lots and lots of construction walls in both parks really. The big ones being though, the Lost Continent finally has walls up. Things are soon gonna start disappearing there. Things are happening. And if you made it to this part of the video, I just want to say, hey, thanks for clicking on my face and spending 20+ minutes with me inside the parks today. It truly, truly means a lot, more than you know. And if you happen to enjoy our time together and you want to come back on more adventures and come back for our weekly updates here at Universal, please consider helping out the channel and pressing that subscribe button down below. That would be amazing if you did. And with the announcement of Five Guys coming here, I want to hear your guys' opinion about that. So the secret comment of the day is, I blank Five Guys. Either put I love Five Guys, I loathe Five Guys, put that down in the comments down below. And a special thank you to all of these people who did the secret comment in the last video. A fun day out here at Universal Orlando. It always is. I absolutely love coming to these parks, sharing my passions with you guys through the lens, through the screen, through YouTube, and into your guys' personal life as well. Thank you for watching. Remember to stay hydrated, get your protein in, and good night.